Buying vintage is typically more affordable, more sustainable, and unique. A lot of my favorite pieces in my entire wardrobe are either secondhand or vintage. And in today's video, I want to share with you my entire vintage wardrobe collection. Let's get started. This leather jacket is from the 90s or is it the 80s? Regardless, it's decades old and it was my very first vintage piece I ever brought into my wardrobe years ago. I have gotten rid of a previous model jacket that I have in my wardrobe because I didn't care for the embellishment. And when I saw this one on the website, I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the website, but I'll link it down below. It was such a long time ago. But as soon as I came across this one, I knew it was the one that I was hoping to find one day. I wore this jacket as soon as it gets chilly going into the spring and or fall because of the style and again a lack of embellishment. It doesn't clash with anything in my wardrobe and it gives an edgy look to my mostly minimal style. I was looking for something different for an event that I had at work, and then I came across this mini skirt, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so shocked that it wasn't made of synthetic materials. Thank you very much. And the fit of it, it was just I saw it and I was like, it's gonna fit me. I know it's gonna fit me. So I brought it home. I put it on, and oh my goodness, it fit me like a glove. I love the length because I don't like skirts that are too long or too short. It has to be a specific length on my petite frame for me to like it. And something like this, it's not like I could hem it because it is made in leather, and so I knew that if it was a little too long or too short, it wasn't gonna work for me. But I love the fit. I love the whole just vibe of this skirt, and I love how it looks with this jacket too. It looks like it's a suit, but it's not. But I have a very minimal style overall, and something like this is something that can bring some edginess to my wardrobe without doing too much or making me feel out of my comfort zone. And so I love this skirt. I get compliments when I wear this, and it's such an easy piece to style. You can dress it down or up depending on the time of the day or the occasion of what you pair it with. And I just love this skirt, and I cannot rave enough about it. I've been looking for a black blazer for a while before I came across this one. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money because I wasn't sure how much I was gonna wear, but I also didn't want to get it in synthetic materials. I then found this one. It's from 1999 from my favorite vintage store. I'll link them down below, and they have the best pieces. This one is 100% made in wool, and it's from the 90s. It's such a special piece. I did take it to a tailor because it had overly exaggerated shoulder pads, and I didn't like it how it looked on me. It's still a little patty on the shoulders, if you will, but it's nowhere near as exaggerated as it was when I first got it. A blazer like this, a classic, is a piece that will immediately elevate your outfits, and this one is a very special one because it's been around for decades, and I feel so lucky to be the one that continued to give it life after all these years. These trousers are the trousers that got me into wearing trousers as much as I wear them today. I love the fit of them. They are fitting me a little too tight on the waistline, so I've been thinking about passing it along to somebody or selling them. But they do fit me nicely on the bump area, so I'm also been thinking if I can DIY it on the waist, so it can fit me a little looser. But I love the fit of them overall, and the sage green, I don't wear this color as much, but because it is, on the like below area, it's not too close to my neck or to my face, I don't mind it because I don't typically wear this color. It doesn't look really good on my skin complexion. But I love the trousers. They are in a nylon linen blend. I got it years ago from the same online store that I got my moto jacket from, which I'll link it down below because I can't remember. But overall, a really nice pair of trousers, and I just been holding on to them because I don't want to get rid of them. But I think it might be time for me to let them go. Black anything is classic, it's elegant, and more so when it's done in a monochromatic way. That is how I mostly like to style this cut. It is big on the waist on me, and I haven't yet taken it to a tailor, which you'll see is a theme. I have to take a lot of these things to the tailor, and so I just been tying it on the back because I do again like to wear my skirts with sweaters, and so I wear a longer sweater to cover the knot, but it still looks not that bad. That's how I've been wearing it. This skirt is from the 60s. How cool is that? And it is intact. I love the style and the pattern of it. I do have to take this one also to a tailor, and the next one I'm gonna show you too because it just had me too close to the knee. I am petite and I just don't like how it looks on me. I like him to be above the knee or below the knee. And so I just been doing a DIY flipping. And then again, because I wear longer sweater, you can really tell. But I love this cut. I took it to my trip to London. I wore a couple times there. It's made in a thick wool material and it has lining. So I only wear it during the colder months with some tights and boots. I love the fit, the color pattern of it, and it's such a special piece, been around for over 60 years, and so it's a piece that I cherish dearly. I'm more of a trouser and denim kind of gal, but sometimes I do feel a little extra feminine, especially when dressing up for work, and this one is one I like to do that with. There are many ways in which you can style a skirt like this, but I do like styling them with a longer sweater, and so that's how I've been styling it. This corduroy jacket is way over 20 years old because that's how long it was when my mom bought it. And when she bought it, it was already secondhand, but I took care of it because it looks intact. I love the fit of it. I love the detail that it has. It has like this red ribbon underneath on the leaves, but also has it inside of the jacket. I get compliments every time I wear it. I think it's a really nice fit, especially for my body type and my petite frame, and it goes with everything, and it's just overall I really like it. It's very special, not only because it's vintage but also because my mom bought it for me, obviously. I got this coat when I was living in Austin, Texas. There's this very cute curated vintage store. I'll try to find the name and leave it down below in case you live in that area. But they carry beautiful pieces, and this was one of them that caught my eye, and so I bought it. I am surprised how often I wear this skirt because I don't really wear color, but I think the pattern, the colors on this skirt is a piece of art. I get tons of compliments every time I wear it. It is a couple sizes too big on me, so I had to DIY it and move one of the buttons and so it can fit me. But it's also too long again for my liking. It just hits me almost at the knee, and I just don't like how it looks on me. And so I'm gonna have to take it into a tailor and have him professionally hem. I had this activity from work. They asked us to dress up a little loud and sparkly. And so I went to a secondhand store. I found this skirt and I didn't even try it on because I kind of can tell when something's gonna fit me just by looking at it. So I came home, it fits me perfectly, and I decided to keep it after the event because I think I can still make it work for my not every day but like going out. I've been going out more often since I became single, and so going downtown Nashville on the weekend I can dress this down or up depending on the time of the day, even with sneakered in a t-shirt. And so I really like it. It's very fun, sparkly, and it's one of those pieces that I just put it on and it brings me joy just by wearing it. Though this bag is not 20 years old yet, but it is second hand. I got it from the Real Real. It is a Dior, and the person that had it before me took really good care of it because it has minimal scratches. I love the color pattern. I love the size, though it looks small, but it holds a lot. I did a little review on it when I first bought it, and I don't plan on going a whole lot in details about it because I want to do either a vintage bag collection or my entire bag collection. So let me know down below if you're interested in something like that, and I can go over into depth in the details about this bag and the rest of my bags that I have in my wardrobe because I have quite a few vintage ones, and I just love this one. I've been wearing it to work on a daily basis, and yeah, it's just a very cute little, very affordable for what it is, and really good taken care of little Dior bag. This one is a vintage one. It's a Bottega Veneta, and I also got it from the Real Real. Around the same price as the previous one. I think it was a little more affordable. And I was looking for something in the red burgundy, like a way to add some color to my wardrobe, but not like do it in a way that feels safe for me. And so this was the first like red piece that I got into my wardrobe. And as soon as I got it, I started wearing it. I've been switching between the one that I just showed you and this one. We're going back and forth to work. I like to wear something crossbody small that can fit in my bigger tote bag to work where I carry my computer, and this is something that I can just carry around because I don't have an office at work, and so I like to carry my things with me and just leave my computer big bag behind. But I love that pop-up red that this one has, and it is bigger than the previous one, so it holds more. It's really comfortable, also really good condition, and overall just a really nice little bag. And yeah, I just love having this little vintage what do you call it, a luxury bag, but on a budget obviously because it costs a fraction of what it will be if I were to get it brand new. Though no vintage, these were bought secondhand off of somebody on Poshmark. It was one of my first purchase that I got secondhand. These boots are from the brand Solo originally. It's one of my favorite shoe brand. I have tons of shoes from them. These are so comfortable. They are very walkable. I've walked on them long distance on my broken ankle, and they're just overall really high quality. I love the color of them. I get tons of compliments every time I wear them, and overall I just love the style, and I'm so glad I found it for a really good deal secondhand. The person had probably worn them once or twice because I could tell that one of the shoe it looked practically new. These two also from the brand Solo, but again, both secondhand. I got them years ago, and it's one of my most worn shoes in my entire wardrobe. I wear them to work at least 2, 3 times a week. I also get compliments on them. They're super comfortable. I find it flattering. A pair of Oxford can go wrong with them. They go with absolutely everything. And it's just an overall a really good purchase. And I also got them off of somebody, a different person, but it was also from Poshmark.